Salutations. Yes, I am saying salutations. Salutations, Lyft drivers, Lyft passengers, YouTubers. I just wanted to give y'all some little advice from um, like my experience as a Lyft driver. I'm Lost Art, by the way. If you haven't been watching my previous videos, um, what I'm learning as a Lyft driver that honestly, I probably should have known the whole entire time that I've had a car, is that you really have to learn your car, especially as someone who's driving on it, so much. Um, I recently had my lights go out on my car, and I know that my car also has a recall on it for a specific trim with the LED lights. They have an extended warranty because of a defect in the car. So my light bulbs had went out, and I took the car to like a couple of dealerships, the dealerships that I bought it from, and at first they were kind of like giving me the runaround about the car, and then they quoted me. Um, One of them, the one that I actually bought it from, quoted me a price for $1,000, and then I went to another one. So it was just like a lot of back and forth. But what I should have realized from my old car is that all I had to do was change the light bulbs. And the second dealership that I went to, they actually told me this, but I think I was just still in um, so much of a panic mode that I ended up allowing them to change the light bulbs instead of it clicking in my head that, oh, I can do this myself. Now, had I really been in tune with my car, I would have known that. And and I'm not saying you have to be like the sole mechanic for it, but like I said, with us driving so much and using our vehicle so much, you really do have to get in tune with the vehicle. Um, like for instance, when you go to most dealerships or places, they'll tell you, oh, you need a fuel injection to clean out your fuel, and so your fuel will use less gas or whatever. But you can go get that at Walmart and put it in your car yourself. And YouTube is like probably your best friend when it comes to figuring out how to fix things yourself on your car. Like I said, I'm not saying everything, but anyway, I ended up spending $100 to have my light bulbs changed out because I was still thinking that it was the LED lights, the trim on my car, and it was just the actual light bulb, something that anybody can do. As easy as plugging and unplugging something. You can go to AutoZone and get light bulbs for most brands at like $29.99, and it was something I could have did myself. And plus, I was going out of town, so that was extra money I could have saved. And I was just kind of kicking myself a long time for it. Like I could have just did that myself. So that's the beauty of just like learning your car. And I still think it's important to just look up the VIN number on your car and see if it has any recalls on it or defects, because that defect was still an actual thing, but that wasn't what was going on with my car. And had I um, just kind of slowed down and inspected the car myself, I would have saw that, and I could have saved some money. But the dealerships, they're not going to tell you that. Like I said, one dealership, I don't know how they did it, but they quoted me $1,000 because they were going to replace both lights, and I wasn't going to pay that, and it was just my light bulbs that needed to be changed. So little simple things like that, guys. Um, Even with tire repair or brake fluid, windshield wiper fluid, like stuff you can kind of do by yourself. Like I'm still learning because I've never been car savvy. But those are things you can just kind of like look up on YouTube, or just kind of educate yourself on over time. Like get to know your car, learn your car, learn when it's driving smooth and not so smooth, and why. um keeping the car serviced, keeping it clean, keeping it washed, like all of that makes a difference. Using, I try to use more 89 gasoline versus 87 because my car rides better on it. Because even though it's more expensive, you're driving it more, so you need a better quality of gas. And, that'll help with your gas tank and everything. So that's just kind of what I'm learning. I'll do more videos on this because I think it's really important. Um, because like I said, the car dealerships they're not looking out for you to tell you like, okay, you can actually do this by yourself. And I knew it because I've changed out light bulbs before on my previous vehicle. But like I said, I was just kind of in panic mode. I was getting ready to go out of town the next day, so I was just like, okay, just do whatever to get it fixed. And anyway, lesson learned. It was a mistake, so you know, I'm learning, and we're learning together. So if you have any other suggestions for like keeping a good eye for like the wear and tear on your car when it actually needs repair and when it'll be fine, like leave some comments or tips below. um and like I said, I'll be making more videos about that. um yeah, because I don't know, just people in general, like I actually had one guy who was a client of mine. He told me, because he works at a dealership, that his manager, and not all managers are like this. I'm not saying that all managers of car dealerships are like this, but he was like, his manager actually told him that you all need to go out here and find something wrong with these cars so that you all can make me some money. So in other words, like find something wrong with the car, find something so that because the the repair the people that are repairing on the car, they also get a commission off of that. They get commissions off of, if this costs $600, they may get, I don't know, 5-10% commission or whatever. So yeah, you have to be careful where you go. You have to be careful where you go, who you trust, who you allow to look at the vehicle. And if you have typically a basic understanding of your car, most of the time you'll be okay. So um, yeah, but like I said, that's just kind of my spiel about it. Um, if you have any other like tips or anything, feel free to comment below. All right, thank you.